Greetings, everybody. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today it's like summertime. I mean, like it's so beautiful outside and warm, and I'm loving it. And I'm sure everybody here on our beautiful planet Earth are enjoying the wonderful weather. It's been a long time coming. It's spring, and spring is springing. This message is a little light, touching in of a good word of encouragement, of love, of bright energy, of upliftment, of feeling good. Summertime brings joy to us. If you are feeling down, I extend love to you all. Healing to you, to feel worthy that you are loved, whatever you may be going through mentally. Just continue to integrate, and the gentleness of not being too harsh on oneself and being loving and forgiving is how you integrate shadow work. It's part of the process of ascension, that whatever baggage that was hidden, that you didn't want everybody to see, like thoughts that weren't that favorable of being kind, or jealousy or envy, is now something that you must address. The little is a lot, and over a period of time of the wrong thinking, having to do with just not realizing it. So the meaning of the mind in observing yourself is self-work. And we want to be at the best, as a lot of other chosen ones have helped me. And their chosen viewpoints of their own unique lives and experiences have shed light on the mind that we don't really want to contemplate so much. So please don't be mentally lazy. You being at the best of yourself, at the height of raising your vibration, is part of internal work to watch your thoughts, to be careful, to be kind, to be gentle, to be compassionate, to be thoughtful, to be unselfish. And that work, as I said, is due to you doing that for yourself first, as we all would want somebody else outside of us, no matter stranger, family member, immediate or extended, to extend any type of moment face to face, to interact with us, to be kind to us, to be friendly, to be, cordial, to be, respectful and polite. So I just want you all to, be mindful of it. And the more that you've been not so much in the right ways of thinking, and no one is that far in disagreeableness or evil thoughts, but if you are, it will be more of a heavyweight of self-work. And a lot of people that are lazy, they don't want to do that type of work. And so that mind, type of muscle to develop over a period of time, it starts becoming overwhelming and frustrating, and it causes emotional instability of making that individual become uneasy, overwhelmed, and frustrated. And therefore, that would then promote short-temperedness and easily provoked. And so when any of us sees that, gentleness, kindness, not to push wood in the fire, as my mom would say, to inflate or make that person go ablaze, because the more mindful we are in being cognizant or aware of our surroundings, and how someone could be at the height now, with the matrix being revamped to become more accurate, because that's necessary for corrective measures to ensure that we are safe around those individuals, that what you put into reality having to do with your own self, it's a lesson, and the universe tests us and also scolds us and reprimands us, especially nowadays since the planet ascended. So it's mandatory to ascend as well. And again, due to your weight or overload of bad thinking, repetitiously done, that we didn't think it was that big of a deal. Now it is that big of a deal to be kind and loving to yourself first. Again, if you're not good for you, truthfully, at the betterment of you and working on it daily, no matter how hard or tough or rough, you have to be faced with you and that dumping ground of not realizing that bad thinking or jealousy or envy or hate or narcissism or inferiority when it comes to others doing good. Those bad ways, as in the stories of old with Lucifer, was a time that those individuals got booted or kicked out of heaven for jealousy. And so we don't want to have blessings given to us, as that story in the Bible of Lucifer indicates, that family is not supposed to feel being given abundant love, abundance. Like, he was the best singer, the best looking, someone very educated and smart. So if he didn't appreciate his stature, his blessings, his high favor, then he started causing a lot of trouble, as the story of old, and becoming jealous and challenging God. And so he got kicked out of heaven. That's the story of Lucifer. But there's a lot more. So we can change and can be given forgiveness and grace by doing the work on reinstating that I'm a child of God and I am worthy to be a better person, and not let anybody else from my mentality, my perspective, or perception distract me from my self-worth. And then pour more into you, being more loving to you, seeing your worth as unique in creation. We're all colors of God. We are all uniquenesses thought of that great mind's greatness as children of the Creator, and own it from there. And from there, keep building yourself up. Positive talk, reinforcements. I'm worth it. I'm working on myself daily. I'm worth it. I'm good enough. I'm brilliant. I'm going to invest in me. I'm going to go on TrueTube, as my mate in Harlem told me that YouTube is a true tube, and just look on videos about something I could with me freely to invest in a business, to promote, some sort of a discovery about my talents, learn to sing, play an instrument, get a keyboard, play a drum, do something that you've never done before, and invest in you. Find out your gifts. Invest in you, research you. You are brilliant. You're made of God, and be creative. And so that's me pouring into you all to reinstate your self-worth, as I've done with me. And I'm pouring into you all that the Matrix is meant as a tool to teach very dominant mandatory lessons. So I want you all to, with the patience of what I'm doing right now, that, I'm anxious to get this message out. And I am like a cell tower. I'm a cell tower that is like a station, that I am actively involved with those family members that are linked to me. And it's a lot more. So I'm not going to tell too much on the details of it, but they are upset, being that it's judgment. And those, as the saying goes, to whom much is given, much is required. So that's why I don't like fumbling. That's why I don't like fumbling on words. So whenever I talk about the truth and those narcissists in the family, in the bloodline, like Yanun taught, that are within us, they don't like to hear the truth. They like to be meddlesome and troublesome. And so it becomes a redundant type of taunt, that they are obviousing that there's something wrong. Anyone that's lifing and living life happily, especially being poured into with these positive videos that we are supporting each other everywhere and giving good advice and doing our best with life down here, being a rough and tough school, dog eat dog world. And we have all these challenges that souls reincarnate down here for the best experiences to grow. And that being the case, we have internal work of our family lineage that are close to us, that really want to live vicariously through us. And because I'm so strong in being reawoken as a very powerful being, then that's why it's so clear and concise for me to be able to pay it forward, or each one teach one, in me forwarding this information that I did not have. And so the Matrix to me before was tumultuously torturing. And so me going through all of that, a lot of these videos indicate it was not punishment, it was preparation. And therefore you all have a lot of answers now, due to someone like me waking up to tell you all the Matrix is not attacking you. It's you that's not integrating for healing, that would allow the lightness of integrating shadow, being forgiving to yourself, loving to yourself, and allowing the process, no matter how long it took for me, 4 years, integrating my husband's shadow as Papa Mama Uti, I'm Mamba, the sleep woke dragon, or that being that was forgotten, now remembered as Divine Mother. So that's why my accounts of giving you all more tea about what we did not know about the Matrix, it's not meant to attack us. I mean, like, it's not. So I woke up being able to give these accounts to you all, that it was a sophisticated design to monitor souls that was tampered with. And so a lot of spells and a lot of black magic, that with black magic, you would have to agree to it. And so your own protection is taking back your power and not allowing anyone to poke at you, or push your buttons to make you get out of character. And seeing that that's what they want to do, you stay poised and you feel sorry for them compassionately and empathically, that you don't allow others to, as they say, get you off your square. And so if I see from a distance or nearby, my interactions with you are going to trigger you, I humble out to your ego to submit to you for the purposes of the greater good of my protection. So I'll be apologetic. I'm sorry. I did not mean to disturb you. We're all going through a lot. And don't inflate it. Diffuse it. As those who are that angry need that. So if you have to stroke their ego in the moment to not get aggressive, especially men and a lot of women, that we're going through so much across the globe, just diffuse it and just say, listen, I'm sorry. I'm having a rough day, and make excuses for your own safety. It's better, because that's just one moment in time. You don't want to die or get badly hurt for inflated ego or anger that we sometimes on edge our own selves feed into. So fight battles that are worth it. If someone you see is having a rough day, don't feed into it. Just say, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't mean my brother or sister to do X, Y, and Z. Me, I have a big mouth, and I'm a female, and I'm very braggadocious about God being my protector and me educating everybody as their reflection that teaches, listen, I'm here as a teacher. I don't mean no threat. I don't mean no harm. Jerry, I'm just a social butterfly. I just want to make all of you feel happy. I'm jovial. I'm like a child. I'm free. I have all this energy. I love to dance. I love to sing. I love to give you all a good word, that I was very much in a dark place. And sometimes I still go through a lot of changes, but the changes, I became masterful from it. It didn't tear me apart. It didn't keep me down and depressed. It actually built me up, as in the Dark Phoenix in X-Men, that whatever didn't kill me made me stronger. So I'm here to pour that back into you all, that even though we go through a lot of changes, don't let that define you. Don't let that make you into who you are, how you bounce back from it. Seeing life with beautiful eyes, encouraging words, and seeing someone going through a lot, just extend love, a compassion and empathy that, listen, I feel for you. We're all going through it. So I apologize, and walk away. And save yourself from trying to be machoistic or macho and fighting those battles that really, it wouldn't work in the end. All right. I love you all. Mwah. And, positivity trumps negativity, and seeing your self-worth. And another that may be also in need of your consideration is the best way to do it. And to Tabajet, I hope you're doing well. I hope that you don't put up a video about the tribal members. We don't, as I said, need anybody to desecrate us. We're all here, and we go through a lot of changes in the school of life called Earth. And I just want to implore that we unite, that we come together. Let me stop fighting. I don't like to cry, so it looks like I'm fake crying, but I'm not. It's real tears. I have real tears, and I'm such a critic as a Virgo. I just critique myself so much, my own top-notch critic of being a perfectionist. And so that can be harsh on others, to be so perfect in mind that others of different signs and different backgrounds aren't as perfect as I like to be. So I take that into consideration, that we all need to love each other moving forward. And that's my heart pouring into the collective, that love is the answer, the medicine, the remedy, the cure for everybody. Okay? And please own it and wear it from within you and let it bleed through energetically that that's what this plane of existence called Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, that we're on together as family, that we start moving forward to live by. Have a blessed life and a blessed rest of your day.